This video is intended for general audiences. YouTube, however, has no means of marking that at the time of this uploading, unless it has been marked as for over 13, but personalized advertisements are not enabled. Alright, we're back. Previously, the grinder's original design was finally finished as far as it can get with the resources they have available. It, however, considered a way to improve upon it. As a result of some testing I did in another world off screen. Zombies actually a lot. Patient bag. That is a very weird item. I'm guessing that the patient bag will give you rarer stuff the longer you wait. Now the basic structure of the log grinder finished. But I was trying to figure out a way to make it more efficient. Here. That being, I found a way to. Thing is that it's going to require some changes to the upper floor. And that's what you get for trying to walk into the wall to avoid getting pushed in. They're all getting you and pushing the. However, while I could make these changes to the upper floor now. There are two reasons I'm not doing it. The first is that, as I stated previously, I don't want to keep working on the log grinder at this point. It's taken 4 episodes in a row to build it up to this point, for the log to at least contain. But there's another reason. Both the original design and the current design are going to use water as a pushing mechanism. I was gonna save this for a surprise later, but since I'm not doing it now, I'm just gonna. Yeah, alright. I was going to use dispensers with buckets of water as the pushing mechanism that would be manually operated from the back. But I managed to find out that if I make the floor long enough, the water just won't be able to flow all the way. It will flow exactly toward the edge and stop, which will stop the mobs from having their fall cushion. Significantly more automatic. That's it. It'd be a lot easier to use. Still not exactly sure on how I'm going to get the mobs to go down the bottom floor. The alternate system would just be to make it so narrow that the mobs are all within drop reach. But I wasn't thinking of that when I built that. I wanted that to be built to a high scale. And I really don't want to rebuild it. I need to somehow make that design work. The problem is that the drop pickup range would also be within melee range. So I can't just spike the area too far for them to attack. Because, well, where your mob melee wouldn't be much of a problem, creepers can spawn there. I do not want that area blown up. Meaning the rotten flesh rather than the apples because it gets rid of one type of item, so you have more slots to play with. Uncommon. You get a surprising amount of iron for this early, just because of all the loot bags. I mean, getting iron from a mob farm would be expected because zombies have a chance to drop iron ingots. This is much more than expected. way, I have diamond swords at this point, for crying out loud. And yes, diamond swords, plural. Because I want to use iron chests for those, I'm not going to make any double chests. Instead, I'm going to stack chests vertically. And I can start... Actually, now that I think about it, now I can set that up because I have enough iron to make a bucket. First I want to get some sugarcane growing. By the way, I'd have to wait until it rains again. And because I still have a delivery system to push the mobs down set up yet, I'm not roofing that over. Because I need that hole in the roof to be able to access and thus push down the mobs. I'll put that in there for now because I'm going to need saplings. Many saplings. My crops are starting to grow. So I'm going to be primarily eating apples because they harvest from the orchards more often. And having something else at least as a backup is going to be really helpful. All three of the stone axes in there. Well, the stone hammer for that matter. I need to expand a lot more in everything. I need to industrialize everything. I've already industrialized tree production. And that's wood gathering. But I need to industrialize sifting and composting. Those are also going to take good amounts of wood, but I have quite a bit of wood left over from building the grinder. I have no idea what that was, but particularly I need to industrialize the sifting so that I can sift multiple types of things at once. because I can't use dirt in the string mesh. I want to do like a bunch of cool Tinker's Construct sword, but I think the diamond swords just completely overpower those. Better go with the enchantments they have on them. Now I have a way to get a cobble gem. Wow, just 4 stone pebbles, exactly and immediately. I'm gonna wait till I get another 8 too, and just so that I can smelt evenly. Ooh, more carrot seeds. I need more sap. Of course it all fell off the side. And I still got the stone pebbles. Another granite pebble in this. Got another block of granite. I have plans for storing these blueprints. Specifically the Silent Gear crafting station. Alright. Has a chest worth of inventory, which is why a chest is incorporated into a crafting recipe. It's trying to fall again. There will eventually come a time when I won't have to be constantly in this fire anymore. That time specifically whenever it starts raining again, because I need to collect water. Actually, I got a compass. Okay, so it's based off the direction I'm looking at. That's why it went off like that. Some pebbles. Boom. Getting closer. More sugarcane seeds. Sugarcane berries apparently have to be next to water, which is why I haven't been using the soil to grow them. Alright. Completely free. Exactly enough saplings. For 2. Blocks of dirt. I think it might be too close for the mobs to spawn. Yeah, this is about 22 blocks up. Oh, no, they can definitely spawn. That is a lot of creepers. Yeet. Yeet. Yeah. So gems are used to make urns. And tool souls. Just make sure I don't accidentally open that at the wrong time. Lapis lazuli. You have to make a single lapis lazuli block. Which I'm not going to do because it's not very efficient at this point. I'm telling you, the loot pit just overpower everything. I need to start making some more. At this rate, I might actually be able to make some iron chest upgrades. Up and away. Okay, wow, that is a lot of mobs. I'm not gonna cover that part up yet. Because that will allow mobs to spawn down there during the day, which they typically do because that's the only place they'd be able to spawn. Well, I'm just spawning up here preferentially because it's closer to ground level. But this does about as much as I go up this wall so the creeper doesn't blow up. Up, 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 up. I won't be able to do. Have to kill. Let me make sure I get the drops. Okay, I need to craft a shield. The only reason I haven't is just that I haven't been able to focus on it. Yes, for now I can put the whole thing in there, even though there's only the one that takes up the whole space. Because it is technically a crafting material. Not gonna sift that just yet. First off, I need to grab the remainder of the loot bags. My creeper's already, I only want... No. Oh, that's probably the creeper that I aggroed earlier. Well, at least I got the experience. This isn't going to be a very efficient XP grinder once I finish it because it's going to be designed to kill the mobs automatically. But it's going to be much faster for getting materials and such. I'm going to craft another chest. Also, that goes out of that chest. A bit of case opening. Ooh, more oak saplings. What's up to do a full composting job too? Another iron ingot. An iron pickaxe. Finally got an upgrade on a stone pick, though to be fair, I haven't used a pickaxe for anything yet. I will eventually. If nothing else than the nether to get well, if I actually need it. Potentially in the nether. Then the agriculture center. Net and crafting materials. Alright, I can use it to make shields. I almost forgot about. Ooh, the 7 tiers jade can actually. The 7 gems jade can actually be used to make the Erebus jade shield. I'm all over that. I haven't had any use for 7 gem materials currently. That's malachite, not jade. I don't have enough jade. What can I use vinyl for? Oddly enough, a lamp. You make armor and weapons out of vinyl, but I don't think it'll be better than my enchanted diamond sword. Would be an improvement to the wooden leggings, though. You need to craft some more chests. will label these later. But for now, and actually, well, I don't want to keep the food all on you. I can just eat the apples for now. However, the round flesh is definitely going in here. Alright, I need. I'll just use an apple of Philadelphia. I think the potatoes are nearly grown. Not quite, but nearly. Right, actually I can make more fertile soil. Build up the farming area a bit more. Somehow I accidentally put those in there. Might as well keep it there for. Another chest. Drop it there. And I can store more things in. Oh, it wasn't. This apple's worth less efficiently than sapling. Speaking of which. And I believe that this needs to be 8 blocks long. So that'll be saved for another video. Because even if this is effectively just grinding for resources, a break from building the mob grinder was much needed. Yeah, since this episode somehow managed to become as long as the individual episodes for the thing each were individually, I'm gonna break it off once I get the glass cooking. It's gonna be very shortly because I have enough stone to go on a single coal. Okay, where? Now I know the vein miner fixed for the hammers. I'm gonna have to do this manually. Gravel. Eat sand. Drop a charcoal in. And we got the cooking. So that's where it's going to be broken off, because I know it's going to be extended significantly if I try to grind right now. So, bye.